Welcome back to Ellipsis Critics. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a like for the algorithm that does the channel grow. So these are my thoughts on Venom: The Last Dance. And this was directed by first-time director Kelly Marcel. She did work on the first two films. I think it was as a writer or producer of the films. I could be wrong about that, but I know she was involved with the first two films. And so they said, hey, we're going to give you the third film. And let's throw Noel in there. One of my favorite villains from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and not cinematic universe, from the comic books, that is. Let me rephrase that, from the comic books. And you're introducing this character in a very sorry Sonyverse that has been very pathetic with, Madam Web, Morbius. I mean, Kraven the Hunter is going to be coming up, but that could be dog water as well. And now you have the first Venom movie, which was solid. Second Venom movie was directed by Andy Serkis, which was trash with Carnage. Now you got this one. It started off good with the first part with him getting warped back into his Sonyverse reality from No Way Home. We get understanding that, okay, the bartender, which we saw in the trailer, he's a different version. He's a variant of himself from what we saw in No Way Home. And we see him rescue the dogs. Before that, we saw Noel send out his I guess these creatures, because he needs the Kodaks. It felt like some Man of Steel type stuff with the Kodaks. It's General Zod going after the Kodaks. Now we got this in the Sonyverse, him going after the Kodaks in Venom. He has the key to releasing him, and he sends these creatures. And it was cool. That was cool. I like that. That was a good little start up there. Him rescuing the dogs from the guys in Mexico. That was pretty cool as well. Then it just got boring after that. It definitely showed that she's a first-time director. The character Dr. Payne, played by Juno Temple, they tried to make you feel for her. It was just a waste of time with her character. I did not care about her character at all. The time Venom spent with the Moon family in the van, that was a wasted time. That was wasted time, man. By Kelly Marcel. And then you had Tom Hardy. He co-wrote the script. If that's what I read, this was terrible, man. That whole scene with the Moon family was a waste of time. That just really, to me, just was hurting the film, and then wasting the time with the Dr. Payne character. Now, Chiwetel Ejiofor's character Strickland, yeah, I can rock with it. I even say that the character Sadie, who had the cool scenes once she got a symbiote. I liked her. She was pretty cool with the Christmas tree and all that. He's trying to make fun of her. I thought she was pretty cool, but they tried to make you feel for the Payne character. Just wasn't there. That just took me out of the film. Then the Mrs. Chen scenes with Venom. Venom was very annoying in this movie, and that was one of the parts. Like, it felt like a part from She-Hulk when she was twerking with Megan Thee Stallion, when you were just watching them dance. That this thing is tracking you when you go into the symbiote form, and you just risked it all because you want to dance with Miss Chen. This is serious. This thing could take you out and unleash the apocalypse upon the universe with Null, and you took a risk to dance with Mrs. Chen. The stakes for a dance with Mrs. Chen? Boy, please. Whoever wrote this, well, we know who wrote the script. This was just a god-awful film, man. I mean, some of the action scenes, you can get away with it, but the story, it was cool, but they kind of dropped the ball with the Venom cracking jokes and stuff. It was just annoying. You got this creature, you got these symbiotes warning the Dr. Payne and Strickland that Noel is out here. He can just wipe out the world. I mean, the universe, if he gets unleashed. And you're out here dancing with Mrs. Chen, hanging out with the Moon family. The Mrs. Chen part was really irritating. And the Moon family. I can deal with the Dr. Payne stuff. That would have probably been better if you probably would have just left those two out of this movie. But it was garbage. This movie, like that. The ending was entertaining. Good noise and action. Sad moment when Venom, sacrificed himself. Spoiler alert. To save Eddie and the rest of the survivors of this battle with these creatures, and it was a very heart warming moment. Him saying goodbye, and then Eddie going to go fulfill his wish to Venom to go see Lady Liberty, and saying that he will never forget him. But this movie, man, this trilogy was trash, man. The first movie, yeah, you can tell, but this third one, I knew it was gonna be bad with them hiring a first time director to take on a big budget film like this, and it showed. Now, like I said, the beginning of the movie, in the end, that was good, but that middle towards the end was garbage, man. That's what killed the film. That's what honestly killed the film. We'll see what happens. This is not the end of Noel. You know, you got Andy Serkis. He's the one voicing and doing the CGI for this character, which was a good choice. He filmed the second film, which was Dog Water, so maybe he just stick over here. We'll see how they tie this in with Tom Holland. They need to make him an Avengers level threat. He needs to be fighting the Avengers, not just Spider-Man and Venom. If they dumb him down, Sony can kick rocks. If they dumb him down, he needs to be fight. What's her name? Amy Pascal, you know, whatever her name is, who runs Sony stuff. You need to be talking to Kevin Feige. You guys this needs to be an Avengers threat level villain. I would have taken him over the Doomsday variant Tony Stark. If you're not going to give us Doctor Doom, Victor Von Doom, and y'all want to cop out and get Robert Downey Jr. come back and play a variant, I don't want that. I will take this any day. No, them fighting him. If you got to bring back Chris Evans and all them for a secret war battle against him, and we gotta have a T'Challa. I don't want Siri fighting a Noel. I need to see the King fighting Noel as well, his little minion symbiotes. But let me know what you guys think about this movie. I thought it was trash. Thought it was dog water. It had some cool moments, but this wasn't it. It wasn't it. It was a bad choice getting the first time director. Their directing choices have been dog water. You had Travis Knight, who did Bumblebee. You could have had him do the second film. But their choices in directors is god awful. But post comments, let me know what you guys thought about this movie. How did you feel about it? How do you think it will lead up to another film? Venom is not gone. Of course, we got that little speck still in the MCU universe that's still out there. So we'll see how they tie that in. But let me know what you guys think. I'll get you guys later.